So, we just landed in Rome, and it is like 1:30 in the morning. Just going for a little walk, even though did so much walking today, and tomorrow have so much more. You know, easily over like 17K steps. And tomorrow, we're finally gonna do the Vatican. So we're gonna do the tour. We're gonna go walk across Rome to the Spanish Steps, the Trevi Fountain, the Colosseum, and do all of that. We might have to rent the scooters because like it's gonna be a lot of walking. But we just landed today, and what a difference comparing Sicily to Rome. Like Sicily is really, you know, rugged. Like, like I'm not gonna say dirty, but like rugged, like farm Italians. Where, bro, Rome is beautiful. Look, like I'm in like the slums right now in Rome. No, not really. Like I'm in a nice area, but this is nothing. Like when I was coming here, like Rome is a really nice city, and it's actually really nice because you have a lot of tourists. So like, a lot of people actually speak English. There's a lot of people my age. There's a couple right there. I don't know if you see them. Anyways, but yeah, landed in Rome. We're only here for, tomorrow's our only full day, and then we leave Thursday. And then I'm home. I kind of miss home, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of miss just grinding and, just focusing up and only spending majority of my time on e-commerce, because it's just like, I've been trying to, don't get me wrong, I've enjoyed this trip drastically. Like, it's opened my eyes in so many different ways. I'll explain all of my experiences in another video, but as of now, I kind of just want to go back to, I guess, yeah, maybe it's a comfort zone, like I want to go back to my bed. I want to go back to my basement, my office. I want to go back to my computer and just, focus and do the things that, move the needles in order to improve as a man. So go to gym, work on the business for like 12 hours a day, stuff like that, right? And because realistically, I do feel that because I have a lot of work to do, because again, working and traveling is the goal, right? So you want to be more efficient with your work. And, with this type of trip, with family instead of friends, and you're, exploring rather than just like chilling and, maybe just working, but like working with your boys at a villa, maybe just going out at night. This trip kind of was a bit difficult to work, and I found myself not getting as much work done, but realistically, I do have to give props to myself. So many people like would have not worked at all, or would have got like very little work. I really managed to do as much work as I possibly could. Like I was, hotspotting my computer and working on car rides and airports, and, even on the road, even in some shitty, sometimes some shitty locations. But I still managed, and even with my head not all being there, a lot of the time my head's thinking about like where we're going to eat, or how do we get here, how do we get there, we have to drive here, how far is it, like, all this traveling shit, right? I still managed to get a lot of work, a decent amount of work done. I launched a store, and I want to update you on that. It didn't go well really on my Snapchat test, and I shut off the ads. Realistically, I was looking for instant sales, instant gratifications, and I spent $65. I got one sale, but the issue is that I was chilling, and I got the notification that someone purchased 3 items, and the total came out to $7. I was like, $7? Like, I don't sell anything that's fucking, like, why is it so cheap? And then it fucking clicked. I'm like, shit, bro, I still have the product priced at fucking $0, because to warm up the Snapchat pixel, I had to, do 14 purchases. So I had that $0 the product, so they just paid for shipping. So basically I'm like, fuck. So I just refunded them and, we move on. But it was funny. Now, because I'm not doing any work tomorrow's really just, or honestly, I'm probably not doing work the next 2 days. I'm gonna give the same exact store a shot on Facebook, just to see, I guess it's more of, I'm just curious about stuff, and even with not as much money in the world, I still will spend the money to, like, answer my curiosity or answer my questions. And, like, I want to compare the metrics from Snapchat to Facebook, and look, who knows, right? Maybe it hits on Facebook, right? Like, you never know. And to be honest, I'm not working anyway, so it's either have nothing running, or the store that I worked on this whole trip, might as well give it a shot on Facebook. But realistically though, I'm done kind of like drifting off into other areas in e-commerce, and really just focusing on the big goal, the big end goal that I always wanted to do and just never stuck to it. I was always scared about, like, how much money I need to spend. I was always scared that I didn't have the skills. But at the end of the day, what I really want is a product that works on Meta, that's a problem-solving product that I can scale to 7 figures a month. That is it. That's the goal. Okay. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be long. Pause. But realistically, that's the goal. And I just gotta stop drifting away and trying other stuff, and really just dial in on this. And that's it. That's all. I also don't want to. I always tend to always say this, kind of like, don't overcomplicate it, and kind of like just use like logical thinking processes during building the business. But sometimes I feel like I get carried away, and, like, I don't know, I tend sometimes to see myself when I'm working, like, just brainlessly doing things that I've been, like, programmed to do with e-commerce, like build a store. Like, I don't think about, like, I actually don't put myself through the customer's position, and I just do it like how I've been taught, right? So I really want to, like, take it a bit, like, not a bit slower, but a bit more, like, thoughtful, and put more thought into it, and come from the customer's perspective. Really try to understand who the fuck I'm selling to, and trying to solve a problem. Like, no more of, like, drop shipping. Like, I really want to come from a point of view where I'm a business owner trying to help actually thousands of people with a good product that I found, a product that actually works, a product that's good quality, a product that actually people need, that solves a huge pain point, a huge problem, and I'm just a distributor, right? So I'm gonna stop drifting away, and realistically, this car coming in, zooming in, baby. Nah, but look, realistically, at the end of the day, it's Q4. I gotta lock in. There's pros and cons to Q4. Yeah, CPMs are high, ad costs are high, I get it, but there's more buying intention. It's a higher chance for you to get sales, right? So you can always look at it at different perspectives. So realistically, it's just now's the time that e-commerce is booming, and I just gotta tap into something that's good. And it's been a while that something has worked for me, and I feel like I have this limiting belief. I completely forgot that I was able to generate 25K in a month. Now it's like sometimes when I don't get sales, or I get a few sales, I'm like, oh my God, I got a few, but it's like, a few sales, bro, that's nothing. Like, I have to really dial in and really understand that I'm capable of very amazing things. and I've already accomplished such good results. I just need to like just go back, like brainwash and like erase all this garbage that I've learned and really just do e-commerce properly. You know, I've always been a business, like I've always thought like a businessman when I was younger through my whole life, and I just gotta now think logical and implement it moving forward. Realistically, it's not a, you know, I'm not a scientist. I'm not trying to solve world hunger or cure cancer. You know, I'm just literally, it's so straightforward. It's literally just finding a product that solves a problem and finding a way to give it to people. That is it. The guy just came out and he's looking at me. I hate recording in public, bro. I fucking hate it. I hate it. Even in the middle of the night, there's still people. Fucking. But anyways, with all that being said, I'm again always very optimistic moving forward, and I really just try to learn lessons from everything that I implement. I really try to. That's why I love recording these videos, because it helps me dissect, you know, the issues and the problems and what I can do to improve. So I'll keep you updated. Again, trip's not over. We have technically 2 more days. So I'm gonna enjoy the fuck out of it. Enjoy the food, enjoy Rome. Rome's fucking beautiful. Because I do know that in 2 days, for the next, you know, month or a month and a bit after my next trip, it's locked in. And yeah, honestly, it's just part of me is not wanting to, because there's a lot of issues that I have to deal with at home. But you know, a successful man has the tendency to not be able to relax. Relaxing is actually more stressful. Like, when you have problems in your life, I don't like to run away from them. If I run away from them or ignore them, I get more stressed. I need to solve them. I need to face them. I need to conquer them. So obviously part of me is like not wanting to go home because life is good. Obviously I'm in Italy, but I am also excited to go home and just figure all this shit out and fix it. So, and just get back with the boys, likely minded people, spend more time with you on YouTube, or spend more time with my community on the Discord. It's just like I'm excited to get back in, and for the next month or 2 months, just fucking zone in like I've never zoned in before. So I'm very excited. Anyways, thank you for watching. Watch all these videos here. I promise you, you won't regret it. And I love you all. I'll see you at the top.